Welcome to the Life of Making Videos. What's up, Clean Impact Team? Back again, yet another Friday. And today, topic of discussion is the basics. Without the basics, which is basically like foundation of the cleaners like Clean Impact. Without the basics, you know, you'll be messed up somewhere. Even if you aren't, you know, doing one basics. So say out of all the basics, it's one of them you're not doing. You're gonna be messing up somewhere. So just make sure you stay on top of the basics. That's like the foundation of a good cleaner. They do the basics all the time. So one, and this is no order. Check mop heads. The mop heads, you need to check them periodically, however you want to set that up. The mop heads get funky over time. It might take a little longer if you're in a building that doesn't, like the floors doesn't get that dirty, or you don't have much floors to mop. Okay, then, do the math somehow, some way, and figure out when your time that you need to change them, because it'll be different from other buildings with like regular traffic that have real dirty floors. Um, but yeah, and if you don't, it's gonna smell like mildew. So if you mopping and it smell like mildew, yo, no, it's supposed to either smell like nothing or smell like bleach, maybe, or smell like the whatever a scented floor cleaner. Clock in and out on time. Everybody know. I mean, that's one basic thing out of all the basics. Be at work on time, clock out on time, but for sure, clock in on time. There's nothing really to go into depth about that. Um, order your supplies on time. So if you notice that your supplies is getting low, if you have one set of everything left, make sure that you put in the order for supplies so you won't be that person who asks for stuff at the last minute and when you really need it, the night heroes can't bring it to you because you are in their route. You weren't in their route to come across and drop off supplies. So um, and you might not be able to perform well that night, doing cleaning because you miss certain things. So try to refrain from that. Make sure you order supplies on time. Um, check equipment. And that includes the cart too as well. Make sure your cart is working fine. Your bags on the back of the cart is fine. Make sure your vacuum is fine. Equipment, everything that we use, our supplies. Make sure it's fine. Always check it. And make sure you're handling it with care. Most of all, though, make sure you check your vacuums. Uh, not from time to time, but periodically, because over time people don't check their vacuums, and then it gets heavy. On top of it getting heavy, you just letting dirt build up, and then before you know it, you got a clog, and y'all think that it's broke, but 9 times out of 10 it's just clogged. So you got to just go in that hose, get a broom, and stick that boy down there. Go back over your work. Always make sure you're going back over your work. Go back over your work after you do a certain section or a certain amount of sections, however you want to do it, or do it after do it do a whole full check after you are off. But I mean, just make sure you're checking over your work. Make sure you're getting a second look on everything, and so on forth. However many times you want to check it after that, even better. But twice should do the trick. So make sure you going back over your work and check your work. Clean closet too. You never know what these customers are doing at the times we're not there. They could be checking. They could be baiting, setting stuff up to see if you even clean certain things. So, um, clean closet is something that tells who you are as a cleaner. If your closet's dirty and stuff, then and you gotta fumble through clutter every time I come and fill in for you, then I'm gonna just suggest that you a sloppy cleaner, and I'm gonna think personally that your cart is nasty. Because if your closet is nasty, I'm gonna think that your cart got a bunch of germs on it. So I mean I kind of think deep into things like that, but that's just me. Like if you really think about it, it's the truth. So other than that, yeah, really just stay on top of these basics. Like I said, like the foundation of a cleaner of what we do here, and with these, and with your, good cleaning skills, you know, you could do a lot. It's easy. You won't have to worry about, oh, this person is picking on me saying I don't. As long as you follow these and you do, a good job of cleaning, you got nothing to worry about. You come clean, do your thing. But if you think people picking on you, it's probably because you're not doing one of these. Something you're not doing. I bet you. Other than that, you guys have a good weekend and talk to you next week. What?